Hey, welcome to Willie's American Guitars. It's been a while since we've talked basses. And, you know, we all need bass players. Even though we want to pretend like we don't, we do. So, I've got some cool basses here. This, my friends, is a 1996 Rick Turner Electroline. Now, Rick Turner was a co-founder of Alembic basses and also a co-founder of several other companies. Rick Turner was really, Turner Guitars was one of the first boutique guitars out of there. Rick wrote for Acoustic Guitar magazine and made solid body guitars. He owned Highland transducers. He was just one of these geniuses that had helped out. He worked for Gibson for a while. He was a super sweet guy and thought about a lot of things. He was a very detailed oriented person. So this bass is cool. It has a P-bass pickup that's housed in this, so it's two coils, it's hum canceling in that position. And then it has a transducer in here, and you can adjust the output of the transducer from back here. So you can adjust how high it'll go. So this first pickup, or this first knob, is a volume, and the knob is stepped. So if you're used to blindly just looking, you can turn it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unlike a lot of things which are just kind of somewhere in the middle there, right? It's well thought out. The middle is your balance control between the two pickups, between this one and this one. And here I'm going to do this. Both pickups. And we're making all these amps and stuff rattle in the room here, so forgive that. And then a tone control. So it's a really neat bass, and these transducers in here, Rick liked to use 18-volt power supplies, so there's a really broad range. It's an interesting bass. Clean this up just a little bit. I'm going through a basement. How strange to be playing through a Fender basement. Bass, that is. This is with neck pickup, so to speak. And then all the way to the transducer. It's an interesting combo. And Rick Turner made great basses, good wood, really nice design. These Electrolines, this horn comes out, it sits well on a strap. Rick Turner will go down in history. It's priced right at $26.95. Offer us $25 and we'll say yeah. All right, so this is a cool bass. They're hard to find. We have it priced really right now below what others are. This is a 1960s Gibson EB-2D. And these basses have two pickups, right? They also made an EBO that had just the one pickup. And that's that pickup there. Now I'm going to give it a little more juice. Two pickups. And that adds this kind of bright mini humbucker. And then the bridge pickup, which is quite a bit quieter. But it's okay because you can push this button here and add that. So this is a passive, that is an active bass. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So hollow body, fairly light, 1969 Gibson. These are kind of neat basses, and it's kind of a unique sound. Hang on. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got things to do, and I know you want to see this. This is a 1963 jazz bass. There you go. I've got a pre-CBS jazz bass. Oh, cool. And this was refinished long ago. You can tell from the amount of wear, the sinking, the checking in the finish, the back of the neck. It doesn't feel real snaky. It's natural lacquer. This is a real lacquer finish on it. and a really neat color, especially the way the gold against the brown. It really brings out the pick guard. Original pickups, original pots, 1963, the 31st week of 1963. Go check, maybe it's your birthday. Original bridge, original wood. The logo is new, the paint is new, and the case is a reissue case. You guys probably know this, but the Jazz bass came out in 1960, right on the heels of the Jazz Master. And the idea, of course, I know you all know this, but some people don't, it's a slimmer neck. The Jazz bass always had this slim neck. It appeals to a lot of guitar players for that. It also helps a lot of jazz players play, quicker because the neck is so slim. It allows a bigger reach for it, standard scale length, but jazz basses are jazz basses. They just have that sound. And of course you hear no hum because both pickups, when they're up, are hum canceling. They're reverse wound, reverse polarity. And then if you take down one pickup, there's hum, two pickups, no hum. Let's do that again. The other pickup, there's hum, two pickups. So if you bring them both down, you can get rid of the hum if they're at the same level because they phase out the hum. Because these pickups are a little sharper magnetic focal point, they give a little more brightness, a little more crisp. It still sounds like a bass, but these jazz basses with their skinnier pickups and the tighter magnetic field tend to be a little more focused, a little brighter sounding. And again, plenty of bass. And there you go. That's all I got for you right now. A refinished Featherlight 1963 pre-CBS jazz bass. We've got a nice hollow body 1969 EB-2D. That's about $3,500. And then we also have this, which is a Rick Turner Electroline, and then tons of other basses. We love basses. Come on in. Call us. Make an appointment. Go play some.